The EA-6B Prowler is a four-seat, twin-engine, mid-wing electronic warfare aircraft. Operated by the United States Marine Corps and the United States Navy between 1971 and 2019, it was derived from the A-6 Intruder airframe. The aircraft's immediate predecessor, the EA-6A, was a temporary conversion of the A-6 airframe for electronic warfare missions during the 1,960 seconds. In 1966, work began on the more advanced EA-6B. This aircraft features an enlarged four-seat cockpit, a fully integrated electronic warfare system, and advanced electronic countermeasures. Furthermore, it is suitable for long-range, all-weather, carrier-based operations in addition to land-based use. Typically, the EA-6B crew consists of one pilot and 3 electronic countermeasures officers, although it is not uncommon for only 2 ECMOs to be used on a mission. The aircraft is capable of firing anti-radiation missiles ARM, such as the AGM-88 HARM. Although designed primarily as an electronic warfare and command and control aircraft for air attack missions, the EA-6B is also capable of independently attacking some surface targets, particularly enemy radar sites and surface-to-air missile launchers. Furthermore, the EA-6B is capable of gathering electronic signals intelligence. On the 25th of May 1968, the EA-6B made its maiden flight. A total of 3 prototypes were converted from A-6As, while 5 EA-6B participated in the development program. In July 1971, Tactical Electronic Warfare Squadron 132 VAQ-132 became the first operational squadron equipped with this type of aircraft. The EA-6B's first combat deployment occurred 11 months later during the second half of the Vietnam War. These aircraft frequently conducted electronic warfare operations, such as jamming enemy radar systems, as well as gathering radio intelligence on enemy radars and air defense systems. The EA-6B would also play an active role during the 1983 invasion of Grenada, Operation El Dorado Canyon, Libya 1986, Operation Praying Mantis, Iran 1988, and Operation Desert Storm Iraq 1991. In addition to other lower-intensity missions, these forces would also be deployed during Operation Enduring Freedom, Afghanistan 2001, 2014, and Operation Inherent Resolve Iraq 2014. In fact, in the 21st century, efforts to eventually replace the EA-6B have been launched, such as the failed Common Support Aircraft Initiative. Due to the extensive use of this aircraft during its long service life, the EA-6B became relatively maintenance-intensive in its final years. Despite this, the aircraft has undergone frequent equipment upgrades throughout its service life. Major programs, including the EA-6B Advanced Capability and Improved Capability ICAP-2 schemes. The last overseas deployment of this aircraft type occurred in late 2014. The EA-6B was withdrawn from service with the U.S. Navy in June 2015, while the U.S. Marine Corps retired its last aircraft in March 2019. It was effectively replaced by the EA-18G Growler, an electronic warfare derivative of the A-18F Super Hornet. In the 1960s, the United States Marine Corps, USMC, operated several aging electronic countermeasures ECM platforms, including the EF-10B Skyknight and the AD Skyraider. The Navy sought a more modern platform. This desire led to the development of the EA-6 Electric Intruder. The EA-6A was a direct conversion of the standard Grumman A-6 Intruder airframe, equipped with a 2-seat cockpit and a variety of electronic warfare EW equipment. In December 1965, the EA-6A entered squadron service with the USMC. Shortly thereafter, the aircraft saw action in Operation Rolling Thunder during the Vietnam War. 3 USMC squadrons were equipped with this type of aircraft during the conflict, a total of 27 EA-6, as were produced, 15 of which were new and the others were conversions. The majority of these EA-6As were retired from service in the 1970. The last few aircraft were operated by 2 United States Navy USN Electronic Attack Aggressor Squadrons. These last examples were finally retired in the 1992. The EA-6A was essentially an interim fighter until the more advanced EA-6B could be designed and built. In 1966, development of the EA-6B, a substantially redesigned and more advanced model, began as a replacement for the EKA-3B Skywarrior, then in service with the United States Navy. The redesign included lengthening the forward fuselage to create a rear area to accommodate a larger 4-seat cockpit, while antenna covers were added to the tips of the vertical stabilizers. The EA-6B was powered by a pair of Pratt & Whitney J52 turbojet engines, allowing it to reach high subsonic speeds. On the 14th of November 1966, Grumman was awarded a $12.7 million contract to develop a prototype EA-6B. On the 25th of May 1968, the EA-6B made its maiden flight. The aircraft entered regular carrier service in July 1971. 3 EA-6B prototypes were converted from A-6As, and 5 EA-6Bs were development aircraft. Between 1966 and 1991, a total of 170 production EA-6B aircraft were built. The EA-6B has been continuously upgraded over the years. The first upgrade, called Extended Capability, XCAP, began in 1973. Then came Enhanced Capability in 1976 and ICAP-2 in 1980. The ICAP-2 upgrade gave the EA-6B the capability to fire Shrike and AGM-88 HARM missiles. The EA-6B Prowler is now fully retired. The aircraft is no longer in active service. Retirement history. The U.S. Navy retired the EA-6B in 2015, followed by the U.S. Marine Corps, USMC, which ended its operations in March 2019. Replacement. Its role has been completely replaced by the Boeing EA-18G Growler, which is based on the FA-18F Super Hornet platform.